It's Ratchet Friday. It's about to go down. Lace up your boots and strap on your helmets. Ray Large is in the building.
Okay, all right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Today, what is it? Oh, today's July 30th, 2021. And, welcome to the Talk Up. Let's get it. It's Ratchet Friday. And, I've just been blessed to have a guest on here today. So, we're going to take a moment of silence and give a quick prayer. Because, moment of silence. Because his ass is grass. All right. Sweetness is having technical difficulties as usual. Yo.
That's when we show our age with this technology.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Listen, for those that's weren't, my cousin, my goddaughter, my niece, oh my God, family's on here. All right. That don't mean I'm going to be politically correct. I'm still going to be ratchet. But for those that is listening and sound of the voice, we finally have Kamal Speaks on the show. Can I get a round of applause for that?
Yes.
This is the brother who calls up to the show on a regular basis and gives us great poetry.
Yes, he do.
Like always hitting us with a jewel, but then calls up the next day. What's the number? No, hit me on what you call it. What's the number? You just called here.
Exactly.
You just, Jesus, man. But anyway.
I'm the type to call you and say, hey, text me your number.
Yeah, that type of crap. That type of crap. But it's on and popping today. We got a lot of treats in store. But as far as Mr. Kamal Speaks, I am happy to have you here, a native Bushwickian.
Yeah. Bushwickian.
You know what I'm saying? From the dark side and the light side.
Exactly.
Only people in Bushwick know what that means.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Okay.
Brooklyn in the building, most deaf. Shout out to the NY, especially the old NY, not this new NY. I don't know this place.
Hey.
It's kind of strange.
It's the only place I got until I retire. When I retire, I'm gonna be somewhere smoking weed in my yard. Doing flashbacks. But anyway, and that's another thing too. Today, we had a mixtape drop because the president of the label is actually on the airwaves right now listening. Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting for my copy though. Like, this is my man, my brother, my ace, and I still didn't get my advanced copy. But all right, Henny, we're gonna discuss that. But right now, we have Mr. Kamal Speaks up here, and tell me about some things, brother. You doing some big things right now. You got me feeling tiny, and I'm a big dude. So
we shooting the movie. That's blessed. As soon as we get out of here, I gotta shoot some footage with Split Star.
Right.
Of the conglomerate. He's in the movie. We got some big poets, K Love, O.B. West, super dope poets across the U.S. of A.
Okay.
Chicago, Las Vegas, Atlanta. We doing some big things.
How long you been doing this? How long you been doing poetry?
Poetry.
Give me your resume. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Give me your resume.
My resume was, I'm from Brooklyn. Point blank. I was a major.
We can tell by the hand movements,
Yeah, I was a major. You know what it is. I was a major street dude. You know that.
Of course.
Okay.
You feel me? And I was a broke major street dude. I had a big name, but I was broke. I was one of them dudes got a lot of respect, but brought a Lucy. So, give me 2 of those, Poppy. So, Then, you know, them streets forced me into so many different places. You know,
Yeah.
I got my first bit of growth when I did my first bid. I did a bid, and I just started realizing.
What's a bid? We have
Because we have people
we have slow people up here.
that don't know
you
what a bid is.
I got locked up and I did some years.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
You remember that when I hit the papers?
Yeah.
Um,
I think I still got the article. Seriously. I keep everything.
wow.
I keep everything from the hood.
yeah. So then I did some years, came home, and that's when I was just like, well, I'm gonna be the super gangster. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I started cripping, and I was the person who brung like Crips to Bushwick and Bed-Stuy and all that. I brung a negative vibe, but then I had got locked up in Bingleton, and
Bingleton.
Bingleton.
Oh, that place they consider New York, New Yorkish.
Yeah, New York
I
is-
have family in Bingleton. So
No, but
don't
you want to
go
hear
there.
something crazy? That's really where my poetry career started, but I wasn't a poet. Like, I was locked up, and my homeboy Taggart, remember Taggart?
Taggart, yeah.
I'm locked up with Taggart, and you know his sister Tamika, and I was like, yo, I'm hollering at her. She was like, yo, you a street dude? I don't like street dudes. I'm like, I ain't no street
Lying.
dude. She was like, you a tough dude. I'm like, I'm not. I'm sensitive. I write poetry.
No,
she
he
was like,
didn't. He
she was like, stop lying. Write me a poem tonight. And I wrote her a poem. Matter of fact, I'm gonna spit it real quick.
Yes.
I still remember it. And I was
That's because she broke your heart. Go ahead. Go ahead.
nah, she actually gave me a
reason-
good vibe because I'm in jail. I'm vibing with her. At this time, when I first went to jail, before I went to jail, I had caught one body in the sexual manner. I don't want people to
Right.
report me to the feds. Yeah, he caught a body. Nah, I had sex with one girl before I went to jail. So I ain't have no girlfriend. So me talking to her on the phone was a relief.
Okay.
So I wrote this poem. It was Dear Tamika. Dear Tamika, I was in love with her the first time I seen her. In third grade, our younger days, her shirt was black, her pants was beige. Her eyes blazed with beauty that ruled me. Her voice soothed me. She was the honey and I was the bee. She was the lock and I was the key. Together we opened many doors, many worlds we travel, many places we explore. Many say, and when together we're never bored. Many say true love is hard to find. That's only to those who blind. I don't want beef and I don't want crime. I just want a love that I can call mine. So,
Okay.
You thinking some shit when you locked up, boy.
Yeah, I wrote that in one night.
So
So I didn't really consider myself a poet. I wrote
Right.
her that poem. Then, fast forward, I get locked up in Bang. Messing with Crazo.
Oh, my
you
God.
can go there.
Yeah,
You can't?
Yeah,
Fucking with Crazo. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
We out there.
Crazy. Wow, I ain't hear that name in a while.
So I get locked up because DJ Green Lantern and his team gets popped on. Somebody takes a diamond chain.
And they, yeah.
Oh, you remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, so then I'm locked in Bing. I beat it though, but I'm locked and I'm like facing all these years. I'm facing like 25, you know. They saying robbery, assault, and you know when you got robbery on your record, they gonna try to slam and dance you.
Oh, yeah.
So if I blew out, I got 25. So what happened was I was like, my baby mother, she's from North Carolina, she's in Brooklyn, at my family house. But I'm like, man, I know how New York is. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna lose my baby mama in jail because I don't have nothing to offer but a poem. I said, I'm gonna write her a poem.
5th grade, are we? No, but hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do.
So I wrote her a poem. Boom, did that, and she loved it. That shit kept on lock for the rest of the lockdown.
Oh, so it worked.
Oh yeah, it worked. It was
You give a chick a poem now, they be looking at you like,
Nah, that shit would look. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. These are old joints. Remember, y'all. These are not my new joints. Now, remember, I wrote 2 poems before last year, so I only been writing poetry a year. I wrote them poems out of necessary
necessity.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Desperation.
Exactly.
Right.
I wrote a poem that was called "Life Without You." I said, "Life without you is cold winter, shallow days, raining summers. It's like living life with AIDS. Life without you, it got to be a lie, cause I won't accept that as the truth. So what's a man to do? Should I load up my guns, stack up my ones, or give her the attention she mentioned? Kind words she deserves, complimenting her body, her physique, how nice it is curved. Invite her to dinners as candle lit. Use my tongue to massage her click and all that romantic shit. Or should I stop, look, and listen? She was with me when I was dead broke without a pot to piss in. And only thing I know is her. So life without you is like me dying and going up. Never to return. I guess I'm in hell because I'm next to Usher and he's telling me to let it burn. But wait, rewind at the climax. Sex at its peak. Not only is my shorty bad, she's a little freak. So I dare not speak them fatal words. Because life without you is a life I don't deserve.
And she went for that shit?
Yeah.
You the man. You the fucking man. You give me some applause for that. You win the you yeah. My guy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. That was good. That was damn good. I want to use that, but they probably seen it now, so they know the author, so I can't even steal it. I can't even steal it.
Yo, but you want to hear something crazy? Like with my poetry, I never write none of my poetry down.
Really?
Like when I write a poem,
Right.
I just write the poem
You know why?
in my head.
It's from the heart.
Yeah.
I think. Well, is it safe to say the things that you went through put you where you at, and it gets you, it's got your mind activated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that journey. A lot of people fail to realize when you have talent, that talent. Everybody say, "Oh, it's God's gift. It's a God-given talent." But what you go through, it fuels you. It builds that whole situation. Sure. Like.
Wait, hold on. Let me give a shout out on my Instagram. What's up, Brandon Leak? That's Who's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Okay.
The poet who won.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right.
Brandon Leak.
I remember that.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Thank you. Salute.
That's what's up, man. You're doing your thing, man. You know, from the start to not even the finish line, your midway point, because this is just, yo. I have an article, from the Post, obviously, where they called Bushwick the end of the earth, and nothing good would ever come out of Bushwick. And look.
Well, I gotta
so,
disagree because you got
so
some
much
legendary people.
Came from
You know
Bushwick.
who's from Bushwick? Eddie Murphy's
Yes.
from Bushwick.
And Charlie, yeah, I know. But this is what I'm saying. Well, like I
Ralph
said, it's the
Brandon.
Post.
All of them,
Yeah.
you know.
Like I
yes.
said, it's the Post. Okay, but I do have the article. And next time, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring my photo album. I have a lot of articles from a lot of things.
That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a poem about the news. You feel me? I got this poem I'm working on right now. It's super dope. It's gonna be a different level. See, my poetry is about consciousness. You know, like I started July last year. I wrote the first poem, "The Black Lives Don't Matter." You seen how it just went crazy on Facebook as soon as I dropped it. But I had got to a point where I was just like so fed up with everything and that I was going through. At one point in time, like I always let everybody know, I was a millionaire. Like I was really getting it from Kirby. I was the #1 Kirby distributor in the world. I was selling a bunch of Kirbys. You feel me? And I lost everything. But that's you know, that comes from not paying attention to the blessing God has gave you. And it's not money per se, because you know I don't really believe in money. Money is fake. Money is made to control us. You feel me?
Right.
And a lot of people look at you like, "Oh, you crazy. You heard what Drake said. People don't think money ain't everything because they ain't got it." I'm like, "Oh, shut the fuck up."
Pretty much.
You still tracing what I already got, so I know it ain't everything. You feel me?
Right.
It allows you to operate on your freedoms that you want to do, things you want to do, or help. It helps you help it better in this society.
Right.
But it's fake as fuck.
Okay.
You know we got a question of the day, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that, but you know, a little bit more, because now I'm just curious. The name Kamal Speaks. That I mean, it's just was that just something that just metastasized? I mean, of course it's spoken word, but like, you know, some people, Kamal the Great, or you know, whatever. When you came up with those and put those words together, like how what was the?
Well, actually, it's a funny story. When I dropped my first poem, I mean, I'm getting mad heat, and I'm people who knew me just from Kirby, because you know, like I was like a little superstar in Kirby. Like the whole Kirby world, I'm known in China. They were saying my name and my last name. They were saying in Chinese. But so my homeboy, his name Fonzo, and he used to be in Kirby. He interviewed me and everything. He was like, yo, I could do this for you, that. He made me a page, and he put King Kamal Speaks. So I was like, yo, I should be King Kamal. And I was like, then somebody was like, nah. King Kamal don't even sound right. What about Kamal Speaks? I was like, they said Kamal Speaks something, and I was like, nah, that don't sound right. I said, wait a minute, just chop that middle down. Kamal Speaks. And I'm speaking to everybody. You feel me? And then as my third poem came, I noticed the story or the way I see things through my eyes, what's going down. And I was like, man, when Kamal speaks, it's the truth to listen. So that's my poetry name is Kamal Speaks, but when I go introduce myself, it's Kamal Speaks. But when Kamal speaks, it's the truth to listen. You feel me?
Okay.
So everything. I found out God brings everything together at the right time.
Yeah.
Everything together at the right time.
That is a fact. Now, question. At the end of the day, how's the women in this business?
He just had to go there.
No, listen, it's Friday.
No, I know it's Friday.
Like, because are you spoken for? Speaks.
Yeah. Are you spoken for?
I am single.
Ladies.
Ladies. So poetry don't work then.
Ladies, wait a minute, hold up. Single. He's single.
let me show you. Let me show you why I'm single. Because right now, your energy, like people don't understand manifestation, vibration, all that is super real. We thinking with 5% of our brain, the other 95 is blocked. What we don't understand is subconsciously, the subconscious is really the conscious. People don't understand that either. But subconsciously, when you have sex with somebody and you exchange that energy, you pick up a piece of them and they take a piece of you.
Right.
You feel me?
Which is
so
true.
I don't want to take no loser piece and you getting some winner piece.
So hold on.
You
hold
know
on.
what?
With that theory, with that theory, if people sleeping with multiple people are just crazy. You think about
true.
it.
No, you're right.
This is why women.
That's why they confused.
That's why they can't make up their mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
Baby, what you want to eat? I don't
this
know.
one with that one, this one, they don't know.
It's a lot of mixed
Exactly.
energy. And then right now I gotta be super careful. I don't know, I might get your radio station closed down because I'm against getting vaccinated, and I feel if I have sex with someone who's vaccinated, that's going to come to me. So I'm really like,
okay, it's official.
I want to know.
He's insane.
I want to know, why is it that you won't get vaccinated?
Because I'm not. I can think. That's why I won't get vaccinated. If they paying you to get vaccinated. Look, they paying you.
Yeah, they're paying them now, but I'm saying for the ones that did get vaccinated from the very beginning, we wasn't getting paid or anything because I am fully vaccinated.
All right.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for her to turn into a werewolf.
Yes.
That's her picture right there.
Well, it'll be
howling at the moon.
It'll be 6 months that I have been vaccinated. I haven't turned yet. I don't have a tail.
Did you catch COVID?
No, I did not.
Okay. Now, at the end of the day, I remember the bullshit. I'm sitting in North Carolina. Remember they put the thing on the news, Woodhull Hospital. Bodies on top of bodies in the refrigerators.
Yeah, most of the hospitals were like that.
That's what they tell you. But I called home. Woodhull Hospital is 6 blocks away from the crib. Right. I'm like, yo, son, y'all all right? They like, hey, yeah, what's up? I said, I just seen the news. His body's on. How many people died? They was like,
Did you see the bodies out in Florida?
Yeah,
on the ground. On the ground.
You ever seen the movie, the dog wagged the tail or something like that? Where they made wars through the news, where they're pushing this agenda through the news. At the end of the day, you pushing something too much, and when you do the math, 0.2 people have died from this virus. So where's all these bodies come from? There's no such thing as the flu. Pneumonia's out of business. Like, they at the unemployment office, the flu and pneumia. Hey, man, we ain't got no jobs.
Pneumonia's out of business now?
No, I'm just saying, listen.
I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying.
At a certain point last year, everything was COVID related.
Yeah.
It was a car accident. He died from COVID.
Yeah, shot in the head, died from COVID. The bullet had
COVID written on the side of it.
Yeah, common cold, you died from COVID.
No,
yeah,
but you can't be too
safe.
safe. You can't never be too safe and never be too sorry. I'm with you. I haven't been vaccinated. and it's a million and one reasons. You know, what I don't understand is when I was growing up, a vaccine was something that you took that prevented you from getting the virus.
No.
Hold on, let
ahead.
me finish. Now it's to help you get through it. Okay, because COVID vaccine doesn't stop you from catching it.
Well, I mean, let's keep it funky. At the end of the day, you got vaccinated right away. You say, "Ooh, I'm vaxxed." But now on the news, it's saying that the variant is being transferred through the vaccinated people. So I mean, when you got a news flip-flopping like that, a government flip-flopping like that, I mean, it's back and forth.
I take my vitamins. I keep my immune system.
They
up.
said the people that's not vaccinated are the pandemic right now. Okay.
Okay,
No.
hold on, wait.
I can show you news footage, and I don't trust the news, where it's saying that first and foremost, why would I take it if it says it doesn't stop you from giving COVID, it doesn't stop you from dying from COVID, it doesn't stop you from transmitting COVID? Then why?
Why is it a
Why
vaccine?
would you take the flu shot?
Why don't you just call
I
it a
don't take
booster?
the flu shot.
Well, okay. With me, I take them all. Okay, I take the flu shot, the pneumonia. I had no choice because I almost died from it. Okay, so yes, I do take that once every 5 years, the pneumonia shot. I do take the flu shot, and I did take
Well, I
the
gotta
vaccine.
understand, because you almost died from it.
Yes, I
and
did.
it's people almost died from a lot of things. Like, it's people almost died from gunshots, but I don't see them taking a bullet vaccine.
You know what? Okay,
Hey, let me get shot this year so I won't die.
wait till after the show. I got something for you.
Listen, you can't be threatening the guests, sweetness. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
She's gonna have a vaccine. And then, you're not getting out of here. I'm really gonna be scared. I'm like, whoa,
I got
shit. Have my hands up, take everything out my pockets, and just don't hit me
No,
with that
but
shit.
in all the overall, I am well. I am fine.
That's good. That's nice.
Like Ray said, he was waiting for the vampire teeth to come and everything. I don't have a tail that's growing,
No.
you know, and I'm not a magnet, you know, up against anything.
Basically, this is.
I'm good.
and I'm glad. So this is what I'm going to say to you.
Almost
jokes aside,
6 months.
All jokes aside, the vaccine started really rolling out when of January. So there is no person vaccinated for an entire year yet. You don't know what's that's doing to your body. I'm wishing well for everyone who's been vaccinated.
It's not doing
That's
anything
fine.
to your body.
Hold on,
It's
wait a
fine.
minute. That is a lie, and we're on
No,
the
it's
air,
not.
so I'm not. Yeah, it is.
And
because
it's been a lot of
because
people.
because
I can tell you a story right now, personally. A girl lives where I live at. She got the vaccination.
Terrain.
She got vaccinated in the mid-May.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was good with her.
Okay.
She blacked out, crashed her first car at the end of May. Vaccinated mid-May.
Mm-hmm.
Blacked out, lost her first car, crashed her second car. I'm telling you, she kept falling out for sleep. This is how I met the girl. I walked up to another girl, 'cause I used to see her, I'd say hi. And I walked up to her and another girl and was telling them about a show I had. So I'm talking to this young lady, her cigarettes and phone drop. I'm like, hey, your cigarettes and phone. I turn around, she's shaking. Slob coming out. Then she falls. Wow. I'm like, whoa. So the lady was like, yeah, this is what I was talking to her about, because I came and she did this before. And then, what happened after that? The next time I seen her, I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. You gotta be on point. She starts telling me, yeah, all this started happening since I was vaccinated. But the funny thing is, I was like, that vaccination. She said, I don't know that for sure, so I'm not gonna say it. I said, okay. So I go to Harris Teeter. I come out. That's the supermarket out there. I come out. It's a lady helping her with her stuff, and she's on the floor. I'm like, oh, she fell out again. I called the ambulance. Fire department comes first. I tell them everything, and they're like, okay. The next thing you know, the ambulance comes. It's a white guy and a black girl, and I tell them everything. I'm like, and it's been happening since the vaccination. First medical person who kept it funky. She said, yeah, this has been happening like clockwork to people who've been vaccinated. First and foremost is they tell you right now, anything pro-vaccination, pro-COVID, they're removing it from social media sites. They're removing it from Facebook, Instagram. They're removing it from the news, and they're only pushing positive COVID. You feel me?
This is why I was saying on the show, I'm not speaking negative about it. I'm just speaking to why I haven't taken it. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's going to take it for their own reasons, and for whatever reason, God bless you. I'm happy. I'm glad that you're feeling well. I'm glad that everything's working. But until they have more research, okay, because there are underground sites that you are getting information from. People are speaking up. Do you know the doctors right now have the CDC in court? A whole bunch of doctors have the CDC in court. But, once again, we're not here about that.
Exactly. Because
We're not here about that.
I just want to say one thing before we finish with this.
They gave, what's the name of them, a record deal. Girl, you need to vax that thing up.
I just want to say one thing about that. Okay, it's been almost 6 months for me, and I haven't had any of those issues. I'm listening to y'all talk about these people, whatever happened, whatever. Nothing has happened to me.
And I'm going to say this.
I've been fine.
I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this. One of the reasons why minorities in Africa, especially African Americans, are still in the same situation that they're in is because they live in the now and they don't think about the future.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry to say, and I'm saying it because it's Ratchet Friday, and I'm keeping it real with everybody on here. I'm sorry, but until after a year, until I see some length to their research, I'm not taking it. Moderna. So you're trying to tell me all of these companies, there's so many different types of vaccines, but they're all different. They're all different, but they do the same thing, and there's no research.
Wait. What they do is they recreate your RNA, which is your DNA. And when you reconstruct the DNA, you're not you no longer.
Speak.
You're a different person.
Speak.
So at the end of the day, matter of fact, I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna say a poem I have about it.
Please do. Give me something.
Corona, this deadly disease. I wonder if it's strong enough to kill trees. Cause they say it's the dollar shortage and coins too. Damn, Barack, you see what change do? This disease changed you and me. This the way the government said it had to be to prevent a catastrophe. The mask will be our new safe haven from this nightmare on Elm Street like Wes Craven. But back to the mask and its purpose. Are we really safe if it can last 14 and 15 days on the surface? Then the lies surface, the government's a circus, and still fear replace God with a serpent. Prepping us for a new world order, depopulation, Agenda 21, we went from mass incarceration to human extermination. Testing the patience of a nation with race relations. Misdirections, the devil's immaculate conception. Giving birth with no intercourse, making us follow with no force. How can it be justice with no court, symptoms with no cough? Mass riots, agents hiding. Don't know if it's Trump or Biden, but they one and the same. Them and the 1% on the blame. And what does the 19 C's have to do with the 5Gs? We talking about radiation that could devour a man. How can we let these towers stand? This is our land. But everything ain't always what it seems. And some of us are still sleeping, need to be awakened from this American dream. And those who swear by the mask will die from the vaccine. And if you still think it's all about money, shit, you didn't learn nothing from 2020.
I like that, but I like that was
Savage.
dope. That was I like that.
Savage.
But everybody have their own belief.
Right.
Okay, and I have mine. You have yours, and you have yours.
That's what I said.
Okay. You have your own vaccination.
I have my vaccination, and I'm fine. It's been almost 6 months now. When the year get here, then Ray can chew what he's saying, chew those words. Okay, because I'm still going to be Frizzell Sweetness, aka Sweetness.
Keep telling yourself
That's
that.
it.
And you
Keep telling myself because this is who I am.
Right, and I understand that, and I never said that you were anything different. You're the one getting passionate about it. It seems like you're trying to convince you're building yourself
because
up.
I'm listening to these stories that y'all telling about these people.
guess
I'm
what?
like,
No.
that don't happen to everybody.
First and foremost, I'm not with Ray on that.
That don't happen to everybody.
Wait, hold on.
Oh
Let me
God.
make this clear. I'm not with him on you turning into no werewolf. I personally believe. No, listen. I personally believe you're going to become a zombie. But
I'm done.
that's my personal belief. But listen, he say tomato, I say tomato.
I'm done. I'm done with y'all.
Nah, but listen, man.
done with
Whatever it is, we're gonna rise and fall together as a people.
That's right.
We're gonna rise and fall
And you're
together.
gonna be
as a
right
people.
there in my corner regardless.
Yeah,
Yes, because I
told-
want to know you. I want you to talk to the other zombies and be like, it's cool, let them go.
Nah, I'm gonna shoot him. Listen, you gotta go. Listen, I watch, and that's another thing too. Like I said,
You know what? Y'all
these
watch
are
too
my
many
opinion-
movies.
Yes, I
Too
watch.
many,
them.
too
Listen,
many, too
I believe
many.
in controlled leaks. Okay, we used to watch Knight Rider as a kid. Now our cars talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Okay, RoboCop. Did you see the robot dog?
Yeah, did you see the
Did
robot?
you see the robots in the factory?
Yes.
The ones
So-
that bring out the food, only food?
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
So my thing is, I think there is such thing as controlled leaks, And when it comes to this COVID situation, they don't have it well in hand. I don't know. The vaccine, put it like this, right? For me making the decision not to take the vaccine at this point, I could be putting my life in jeopardy, but that's the choice that I made, just like the choice that you made to take it.
Yeah, and I had no choice.
But hold on, but this, okay, you had no choice. But no, it's for your job.
My job, no,
but,
I don't.
Hey, you have a choice. You have a choice to say,
Either
I'm gonna
have
take
a
the
job or not. That was my choice.
But you listen. First and foremost is I'm gonna tell you
I
what
need
they
my
told.
job.
Nah, you don't need your job. First and foremost. Let me explain, because I was a Kirby distributor, and then when you break down job, it's just over broke. At the end of the day, you have such a talent within you. Just sitting here next to you, a vibration where you can make your own career. So it's never, you always have a choice. You can have a choice. Like people say, I have no choice. I fell down. Your choice was to get back up. You always have a choice. So that's what they're trying to do right now. And that's implement the 2030 plan, which is inside the Agenda 21. So we got to really research that. They're trying to take your choice away. They're burning the agriculture.
Lock my door because the Fed's coming in here. So
you already. You already.
It's bad enough. It's bad enough.
They're gonna be waiting outside for us.
It's bad enough that they was coming after me. Yo, I got phone call. See, there you go.
That's the Feds right there.
Oh no! If you have any questions or anything, call up 718-616-9971.
Oh God, why'd you do that, sweetness? You know it's about to be over, right?
Call up.
All right, yeah.
This is gonna be the question. Hey, my question is for Sweetness. Why the hell you took that vaccination? Listen.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
Don't start her up, please. But listen. All right. Now we into it. What do you like? How did you feel your first show, your first live speak, like the speakeasy things?
I don't know.
Do they be snapping fingers like they? Oh, see, they go to phone.
There you
Shit.
go. That's right.
I thought we was gonna make
That's
it.
right. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, Sweetness did this. Go ahead. Come on. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning, Henny.
Great.
Henny.
Great. Listen, I just want to ask the guest, right? You said a female got you started in poetry, right?
Yeah.
She broke his heart. Yeah.
Well, okay, and she accepted your poem, right?
Yeah.
So if she didn't accept it, would you still be doing poetry?
No, I didn't. I mean, when she got the poem, like I didn't do poetry. I wrote the poem to try to bag the first female. I was unsuccessful, but I didn't call myself a poet. And then I wrote another one like a couple of years later to keep my baby mother, but I never wrote poetry after that. I didn't really consider myself a poet. So I just wrote them a couple of poems.
But they were, if you notice, they were both female oriented. Like
Yes.
they were both generate.
Right,
Women make men do some shit.
No, but then when what really inspired me when I told you with my poetry when I started it last year was I was really speaking from a place that hit me genuine. See,
So the women didn't hit you genuine. So you saying after all these years, those poets you wrote for the baby mama and the other chick wasn't genuine?
No, I told you it wasn't genuine. One was to get the girl. The other ones was the girl.
The girl.
Yeah, so she wouldn't leave me in jail. But
Oh no!
See, I didn't know how long I was going to be there. I was facing 25 years. I was hoping that poem would last 25 years.
You know what?
Yeah, you was reaching. You was 20.
I just like to say you're very talented, brother.
Thank you.
You're a very talented brother. You know, shout out to you, man. Continue doing what you're doing, man. You know, shine some light on the world, man. Listen poetry.
Yes.
Ray.
Where's my mixtape? Hold on, wait.
I'm getting ready to get on that right there.
Thank you, because this is the president of a record label, okay, that we're speaking to right now.
All right.
Shout out to you, Ray.
Thank you, bro.
Your platform definitely gets everything out that needs to be getting out. Your CD is here, signed and delivered. Man.
Oh, all right. I'm off today. I'm coming through to get it. I hit you up when I'm outside.
Henny.
You got my invite, right?
Of course.
Henny.
Okay. Y'all don't hear nothing. That's
Henny.
because people kept calling me.
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
You don't never have anything for me, and I'm always looking out for you with these damn PlayStations.
What I have for you, I can't say over the air.
Woo! Hey, this is the family show. Damn it.
You know, I can't with
You
Henny.
know, they got the PlayStation 6 coming out.
Hey, Delight,
Okay.
take a pic of me real quick.
But listen, the mixtape dropped today, Ray.
I
Thank
know.
you for endorsing it.
Oh, of course.
Thank you for endorsing it. It's definitely going to be something you're going to want to listen to from top to bottom. Plus, we're hitting on 2 bonus tracks.
Oh, you added 2 bonus tracks.
Congratulations,
Okay.
congratulations.
That's never been heard before, man.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a good weekend for me.
Shout out to my team, Mickey Bundle, Big
Yeah.
Bob, the Metaphor God, Booker, Steel. Shout out to everybody on the team that made it happen, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you. Y'all take it easy, all right?
You
All right,
too.
later, bro.
Later.
I am so glad that wasn't a female. Because if that was a female, ooh, you'd have been hung. But look,
Henny.
Now, what was the question you had originally?
what the question of the day?
No, you just had a question and they called in and it was a good question.
Oh, Jesus, man, I forgot.
Oh wow. You want to go back?
No,
Rewind?
no,
Let me stop. I was just messing with you.
All right, so basically at this point, no, that's what I asked you as far as your first show. The first time you did that live in front of an audience.
I'm always nervous, regardless, even now before I perform, even if I know I'm going to tear it down.
Yeah,
And God willing, I know I'm going to tear down every show I come because I'm passionate about what I do.
Right.
But I was already prepped for this. You know me in the hood. I used to do. I ranked the whole hood out, and didn't matter. I've never been shy. When I was #1 in Kirby, I used to give speeches, motivational speeches in front of massive crowds, and then I did comedy. And comedy is stand-up comedy is the scariest stage you could ever be on. Because first and foremost, it's 3 different type of response. Everybody think the boo is the worst response.
It's
No,
not.
that's not. That's the 3rd worst response. The second one is silence and everybody looking at you.
Like,
The worst response is people in the front row. And you know, Jenny went to the hospital again. Had to pick up a cat.
oh no.
just ignoring your ass.
Whole conversation. So I did that, and
That's messed up.
so a crowd, and then I found out like I was giving some advice on the way here to to stay neutral so you won't block other fans. But me, everything ain't for everybody.
Right.
Everything ain't for everybody. My
That's
message that I'm giving is not for everybody.
Right.
And I'm not here to appease everybody. You feel me?
Yeah.
Those who gonna catch my vibe is gonna catch my vibe, and that's who's gonna come with me.
There you go.
It's 7 billion people on Earth for right now until that vaccination kick in. But 7 billion people on Earth. I'm comfortable getting the 2 million, 3 million who think like me.
Right.
You feel me?
Now, listen, you do it. See, and that was one of the things too, because when I started doing this show, everybody had opinions, but they didn't realize I started doing this in the truck. Started doing it in my truck, sitting in the truck. Started doing this, and people, oh yo, you should do this, and you should do that, you should do that, and you shouldn't say this, and you shouldn't say that. And I'm like, you know what? If you don't like it, don't tune in. But I'm gonna do what I feel that path is leading me to. You know what I'm saying? Just like as far as certain curse words or whatever, the algorithms, you can't do it on YouTube. It cuts you off. They do all types of things. I do what comes to. I do what comes to naturally. So you doing what you do comes naturally. I get it and I understand.
People don't hear what you say, they feel what you say. So the minute you start trying to do stuff to appease everybody, they can feel
They
the
know you're fake.
fakeness.
Yeah.
And the true, what makes a person a true fan is your sincerity and what you're speaking in your art. That's why Michael Jackson was one of the greatest. He was sincere in his music, in his performance.
There
Yes,
was
he
somebody
was.
made a
Yes, he
statement,
was.
and I almost dropped my food when I was, and I don't drop no food.
Yeah, I can.
But
You know.
you ain't.
Sorry, brother. Go ahead.
That's some bullshit.
He's drinking liquid turkey.
Oh no.
Bastard. All right, look. No, but homeboy said, do you think Michael, he said he didn't believe Michael Jackson was the greatest entertainer ever.
Really?
Really.
Oh,
He's
where
the
was he
greatest
living?
He said that Michael Jackson wasn't the greatest entertainer because he didn't write all his own material.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It really don't matter.
Because you
whether
you
he
writing
did or
your own
didn't.
material makes you an artist.
Exactly.
He entertained the world. Even if he
Yes,
came
he
out on
did.
stage
Entertainment is different.
Yes, he
and didn't
did.
have to open his mouth, people were entertained.
Well,
That's right.
what people don't understand is, yes, he was a dope performer, a dope entertainer, but then he's the one who actually brung movie to music videos. Like
Yeah.
you waited for his
Yeah.
That's
video
true.
like a movie.
Exactly.
Like,
That's
yeah.
so true. That's so true. I love his video movies.
But it's that
Yeah, exactly.
it's that his one statement made me realize one thing: we are not the same. We all have different views.
Yes, we do.
all have different,
Hello,
and
Mr.
you have to.
King.
Even though I laughed at him and wanted to kick him in the back of his neck because I thought he was stupid as hell, I had to respect it because that was his view.
That was his view. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
His
That was
opinion.
that's why I was telling you about that vaccine. Calm down, cowgirl. Calm down.
that's,
Calm down.
but
Tiger.
that's her.
Right.
I mean,
Calm
at the
down,
end of the
Tiger.
day, one thing is you're gonna get a lot of props because you're gonna be one of the first zombies. Because you took the first batch. So you will be one of the first ones. And you gotta respect that. Somebody who starts a trend. you a leader, not a follower. So I give you props on that one.
I am a leader,
You
not
know-
a follower. You know, I am a leader, not a follower, and you're
All I
right
know is
on that. You are right on
as
that.
soon as
because
that
I
eye
did
turn
that
bloodshot, it's over.
my own.
I'm gonna kiss you on your forehead and it's a wrap.
It's not happening.
I'm glad. I'm
It's
glad.
not
I hope
happening.
it never does.
It never will.
But I'm just letting
Now,
you know.
let me ask you a question. Now, this is a question. I'm gonna do the interview.
We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that bat like the Walking Dead, the spiked bat. Loose.
Yeah.
You know what? You just had to
shit
open
on
your
deck.
mouth, right, Mikey?
We're gonna keep that shit on deck.
Yeah, okay.
I got a question.
What's your question?
You meet a guy, you're very attracted to him. He's the man of your dreams, the guy you've been looking for all your life. The only thing is, he would not mess with a girl who's vaccinated. Would you tell him the truth?
Yeah, I would. I would.
Okay.
I said, later, kick rocks, goodbye.
Anyway,
I don't think
Seriously,
so.
no, I would tell the truth, but I have him already, so.
He got
and
vaccinated
he's
with you?
vaccinated as well.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
cool.
So-
So,
so-
it's nothing wrong with a couple zombies. Like,
hey, listen. Yeah, okay.
I wonder how zombie life is gonna be. They're gonna have like talk shows.
So yo, listen. You're single now, right?
Yeah.
Here's the question of the day, because we running short on time. The question of the day: if you propose to a woman and she tells you no, is the relationship over?
Yeah, and you know, let me explain. You could look at it a couple different ways.
Okay.
When you proposed and she said no, that relationship was already over before you proposed. You can look at it that way.
But y'all was out at dinner. You was over.
Nah, because
well.
at the end of the day, to me, one aspect is you should know that person you with a lot better.
Sure.
You feel me? You gotta take the time to listen to them, understand them, and everything like that.
So who wasn't listening, him or her?
Obviously him. But another way to look at it is, it's time for you to work. Because if you propose to that woman, obviously you want to spend the rest of your life with that woman. So, you know, quitters never get anywhere, and her still being with you is giving you a chance to really earn that yes. So,
Mikey,
Maybe she's just not ready
turn
at
his
that
mic off.
time, you know?
Turn his mic off, Mikey.
Maybe she do really want to marry you.
You're
it's just that she's
crazy.
not ready at that time
Nah,
when you ask.
Mm.
It
well,
happens.
nah, it ain't that she don't want to. What if she don't want
No,
to
she
marry
wants
you?
to
He's
marry
trying
But-
to be politically correct. On
Yeah,
that.
Nah, I'm not
Yeah,
being
yeah.
political.
No,
It's
but she-
Ratchet Friday.
She wants
All
to
right,
ma-
you want me to tell you some ratchet?
She
Listen,
wants to
Cause I'm about to
marry
give him.
you, but she's not
No.
ready.
Stick to your guns.
No,
Stick to your
I'm not-
guns on
no,
that
no,
one.
I'm
I'm
not-
about
What's
to-
wrong with that?
What happened?
no,
She wants to marry you. She's just not ready yet.
Get
So,
the fuck. Listen.
Hello.
If
it
I say,
happens.
listen, will you marry me? We can have a long engagement. But you telling me no in a restaurant full of people? I done told the waiter to get that nigga $50.
Oh, you didn't say that.
I done did all that. I put the cake in the thing and
He
just bring in the
crying.
cake. No, because
Let me tell you a real story.
I got turned down.
Oh, in the wine
I
glass?
got turned down.
in
I
the
got
wine
turned down.
glass.
No, I'm gonna tell you a real
it
story.
wasn't- it was in the cake.
I'm gonna tell you some dope shit I
Damn,
did.
right?
This is some dope shit I did. And this was like
I bet you what you was with me now, though.
2 years ago.
My bad.
Yeah.
Flashback.
2 years ago, I took this young lady out with her and her kids. And I was really digging her, you know. And I was like, yo, I told the waitress, bring a cake. And I paid for the cake and everything. And I said, let her know that this cake is complimentary. And you're giving it to all the women in the place today.
Okay.
And we need you just to fill out a quick survey after you eat the cake. So the survey said, would you be my lady? Yes or no? You feel me? So that was smooth as hell.
Yo, you did
She
the
ate
school
the
thing,
cake.
the yes and the no.
Yeah,
Oh,
she ate
dope.
the cake, and then the waitress came and said, here's the survey. Boom. And then she looked, and she was like, oh. Then her daughter looked and started crying. That is so sweet. I've never seen nothing like that. So she hit the yes. But that's why I see where you coming from. But then when we got out, she was like, I'm just not ready for that. Bam. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, you know, she spared the raw. Me, I'm thick skinned. I would have. Oh, for real? Okay, cool. I shot the shot. You shoot the shot to either hit or miss.
Right.
So you got to be comfortable with hitting and missing.
Okay.
You feel me? And you never take a shot when you're scared to miss.
Okay.
You feel
You
me?
know, listen, the only true shots you miss are the ones that you never took.
Yeah.
That's
So
true,
you-
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
You guys,
So that-
you said you got back in the car, right?
Yeah.
Were you alone?
What you mean?
Did you cry in the car?
When she got in the car with you, or was she back on the train?
Oh no! I'm in the car. I was in the car. She's in her own car. I was in my own car.
All right, because I would have been like, you got the train or you got the trunk.
No, we going Dutch.
Either way,
You know what?
Either way, you
I'm
riding
No,
the
but I'm
T-line.
saying-
You know what? You learn from stuff like that. At the end of the day, and let me show you something. God and God gives you vibrations and stuff you think you may want at that time may not be there for you. People don't understand that no could have been the best thing in your life, and that no was the best thing in my life, because at that time my mind was on a cross, and my mind, my passion, where I was headed in life was on a crossroad. And where I'm at right now, that girl wouldn't have fit in right here.
Right.
In no shape,
Okay.
form, or fashion.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, you learn from that situation and you grow from it. See, I'm tough enough to even talk about it. A lot of people ain't gonna talk about it. They're gonna make it a question of the day because Ray didn't want to get it off his chest. She told me no.
No, but this was. Let me tell you. Hold on, but let me tell you the story though. Can I hold on, though. Let me tell you the story. All right. So the cake thing, that was the first one.
Okay. It was more
What's
than
the?
one?
Yeah. Yo, I can't win for losing. But dig it. So we in the car, we riding,
Okay.
right? So Canarsie Piers.
Okay.
Like, oh, what we going to Canarsie Piers for? Oh, I want you to meet my friend. Actually, it was my boy. He's a jeweler. He was gonna meet me there
Okay.
with the ring.
Okay.
So I'm like, yo, get the Canarsie Piers, right? Get the Canarsie Piers. She's like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Don't worry, you're gonna meet him. He's a nice guy though. Yo, she got scared, jumped out the car, ran across Canarsie Piers. Now you know Canarsie Piers got that
Yeah,
circle.
yeah.
She ran across Canarsie Piers, across that main avenue. I caught up with her ass by the projects.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why that happened.
I know why it happened.
Because she was cheating on you and she thought you was bringing the guy. She thought you was bringing the other guy. She said, you ain't gonna have me on cheaters.
No,
And know why she ran too? Because you was the side dude.
but you know what? That's why I told the story, because guess what? It's a lot of people out there that are the side dude, and they don't know. They don't know they filled out that part-time application. Okay?
I tell you, that's why she ran so. He was the side. Like if it was the main dude, and she went
But I
around.
swear to you,
crazy.
That's
crazy, though.
she was like Jesse Owens. You couldn't tell me the cops wasn't after her.
Oh, my
she did a
God.
matrix flips over the car, just like, and didn't stop in
But
one
look,
motion.
She saved you money
Oh my
because
God.
I'm gonna be honest with you. She would have took that ring. That's how trifling she was, because that's why she ran like that. She would have took that ring, and you'd have been out of some bread. And then the dude, you'd have saved homeboy some money, her real dude. He'd be like, oh, word, well, keep that. We're gonna get married someday. He probably would have pawned it back. You know, back then in Brooklyn.
Yo, Yeah.
That's crazy.
See how you
That's
think?
crazy.
See how you thank God for stuff
That's
happening?
crazy.
Yeah. Everything happens for.
Wow.
I firmly believe everything happens for a reason.
You know?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
everything
saying?
do happens
So,
for a reason. Everything.
You know, it's funny because matter of fact, Andrea, what's up? Andrea's she has a show coming up here. She's gonna start doing her own radio show, and we was having a conversation.
Hey, honey.
And I was telling her, I said, listen, don't be afraid to be you on air. I can tell these stories because these stories made me who I am. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I tell the stories and laugh, even though because I attack women like I do, they say that I'm a misogynist and matter of fact, Andrea was on my show last week. You know what she said to me?
Was.
She said, who hurt you?
Yes, she did.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. These words like misogynistic and toxic, that's all a part of the plan to keep the black man sensitized, sensitive and weak.
Me too.
The
The Me Too movement.
I'm gonna be real. That's all made to keep us weak, and you gotta be careful of what trends you're setting. Because you notice, look at Facebook and Instagram. These trends that are set, it ain't coming from no person. That's the government. Do the Corvette challenge and all that stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's do
The views and opinions of Kamal Speaks are solely his own, and not the views and opinions. No, Mikey got me on that. But no, you're right. I do have strong feelings that we're being, well, not we, but the sheep are being herded like cattle in a certain direction, and they're using mass media as
and the crazy part is
biggest weapon.
you got people who like being sheep. I ain't gonna say who the person is, but somebody said, I'm happy being a sheep. It's Martin. You got people who just want to be sheeps. And
Okay. But Mikey, you making a
Nah,
sound?
listen. Eventually, the lambs get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? And I'm you know.
but they smile while they're getting slaughtered. Like, what are you doing? You gonna eat me?
You know.
But I am glad you made it onto the show. I still, Nelly, the government don't care about nothing that's making them money. That's not making them money. You really think you matter?
I'm gonna be real with you. See, what she don't understand is money. Money is us.
Of course.
And we do matter when they can control us. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you my money poem.
Ah, beautiful.
Check it. Currently, I'm your currency. You can call me Dollar. Last name Bill. I could change the way you feel, give an ugly person sex appeal. See, the game change when there's no change involved. Many believe in me more than they believe in God. Keep in mind, I was designed to steal your peace of mind so you can get a peace of mind. That almighty, them bills you grip so tightly. You see, what excites me is I can have you sell your soul, make a woman unrobe, convince a man to put on woman's clothes. I'm the reason you get married and divorced. So powerful the courts name me child support. Cause I take care of this great nation, full of many men who would do anything to be my friend. It started with Benjamin Franklin. You can thank him and his compadres for taking what you need, trees, to make me. Fuck if you breathe. As long as you use your last breath to figure out where I go next. They say I'm the root of all evil. Too much of me is lethal. I'm bad for your health. But what's wrong with generational wealth? You see how many I help? The Waltons, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. Oh yeah, that's it. Only the 1%, and that includes all your presidents, but that's irrelevant. What's important is the assortment of pictures and scriptures that make my anatomy, that steal your soul gradually. Or should I say magically, because I'm printed from thin air. So now you know the course, but unfortunately, you're a day late and $1 short.
Whoa. Arthur said you got to be from the old school. Yeah, he old. I don't know how much schooling he had, but he old.
Tell me why you like. That was like a line out of like Belly. Like I could hear DMX you saying that whole poetry.
Oh, for real?
You know why? Because the power and the passion in it. I like that. You know what I'm saying? The power and the passion in it. You can tell DMX was a very passionate artist as well.
Yeah, very passionate.
You know, and a lot of people didn't know a lot of his raps were poetry.
Yeah, he did poetry first. Him and Eve.
Yeah. Oh, Eve, a sexy ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
Yeah, get it
Well,
together. Get it
focus.
together.
I'm gonna say
Focus.
one more poem. 'Cause I know we're gonna get out and then we can
Yeah.
roll out. You say you wanted some. This is called Concrete Jungle. I had wrote this poem because I used to be I was brainwashed thinking I was a super thug and all that.
Really,
feel me?
you? No.
So I wrote this poem, but it shows me getting out of that super gangster to getting woke. I lived a street code that was so cold it was cold-blooded. Broke bread with humans that slithered on their stomachs. God's commandments was abandoned as I did dirt with bandits in abandoned buildings selling the devil's poison. And God knows what else. Pain was felt. These cards dealt wasn't in my favor. Bad choices was my neighbor. My roommates was mistakes that got me years behind bars. And in these places there were scar faces that left no traces of humanity. Ghost face killers. Once healers and pillars of the community driven to insanity. When the magistrate took your majesty from royalty to a Khan, when he placed a bond, that bond would break the bond of brotherhood. Leave mothers crippled and children abandoned. The first commandment, thou shalt not kill. A family structure. Incarcerated in these iron teeth made my lion sleep. These lion streets turned my lion into a different beast. A feast not fit for a king. How can I be the lords of these fire rings and lead these burning souls to a higher grace rather than a fireplace? In the dungeon there's dragons, fire-breathing heathens that breed demons, and only the righteous can see them. And in order to survive, you must use your third eye. To see a prince destroy is like hearing doves cry. To all my warriors and kings glorifying the wrong things, everything that glitters is not gold. And this game you're playing, it's not for money. It's for lost souls.
Nice. Ooh, listen. You just got an offer from Hennessy Jordan, who's also OG Wise, who's also the president of 7821 Records. Needs you on his next project, so I'm going to give his information. You give your information to him, and he'll be in contact with you because the money joint he needs that on his next project.
Gotcha.
All right, so that's up there. Wow. Yeah, you hot. You hot. I think I'm glad you went from the thug shit to you better at this. You better at this. You know, the other one you was good, but you're better at this. You know, and I wanted to say something else too. You know, my mom's bought one of them big $3,000-$4,000 Kirby ass machines. I want my money back, man.
Yeah, my mom had a Kirby too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Probably bought it from your ass. But you know, so he's always had the gift of gab. But yeah, man, I'm glad you made it up to the show, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I congratulate you on your work and your future projects and your endeavors. And like I tell everybody, you're a friend of the show, so you can come up here anytime. But I'm not giving you the number no more, so you better.
That's right. So you better
say
remember
that shit
number.
in your phone. You know what I'm saying?
It's real easy.
Then on top of that, it's right underneath the screen.
Yeah.
If you go on YouTube and you watch it on YouTube, it's right underneath the screen, bro.
I know I was on Facebook. See, you took my YouTube, and I said Facebook.
That's not a good enough
YouTube.
excuse.
Yeah,
And
Be
then
on Facebook too.
It'll be on Facebook too.
I'm gonna be honest with you. At the end of the day, you know it'd be messed up because she took the vaccination and she put it in the wrong place.
Well,
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Hold up.
he just passed the whole blame to you.
I
Fired.
put what in the wrong place?
I just playing. It was a joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna joke you. Watch.
Okay.
I'm gonna joke you.
Angry.
I'm not angry.
People under 5 foot.
Excuse, I beg your pardon.
Never mind.
Watch your mouth, young man.
Listen,
Watch your
it's been a blast. Mikey, we got to get out of here.
Yes, it's been
I got
a blast.
things to do.
It's really
I
nice.
got work to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to
Ooh, we leaving
Pink Films.
early.
I got a lot of projects in the fire.
Oh yeah, wait. Let me just say this.
yes.
I got the Kamal shirts, apparels, and Kamal speaks apparels, shirts, hats. I'm about to come out with the tank tops. I'm about to even get us. I'm working with somebody to get sneakers.
Oh wait,
Hold up.
Are they here with you?
Yeah.
Hold up. You came up here empty-handed?
No, he has them. He said.
Yeah, but he ain't giving them to us.
But where are they?
I could have had my shirt on.
For real, we could have had our shirt
Yo,
on.
listen. No one comes up to the show empty-handed anymore.
Never do.
First and foremost, I came in here late. And it was either bring something in here or stop at that store and
And
get
then-
these cookies.
And he got the cookies.
He got cookies
He got the cookies.
for him.
Then he
But-
better show support, like, add, and share.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Hello.
saying? Listen, like, add, and share.
Like,
and,
add, and
for
share.
all of my listeners, Check it out, Mixed Vibes Radio, The Talk Up on YouTube, on Twitch, Facebook, Ray Large.
What is Twitch?
Cash App, $ Ray Large. It's another media outlet. We got
Yeah.
listen. Gotta make it.
Yeah, I'm old school. I'm just learning all this stuff. I just learned how to use Instagram. Like, if it wasn't for poetry, I would not be on this type of social media stuff. I was old, and then I was, my gangster.
You sound like you old.
Your name Jesus.
No, my gangster mind for years, even when I was a businessman, was. I'm
off-
not getting
stay
on.
off the air.
Yes,
stay off the
you're not
air.
gonna follow. I never got tattoos because of that. I'm like, man, they might identify something.
So
Well,
now-
we love tattoos, so
You
we
understand?
tattoo
So-
down.
And he said he gonna need a shirt. All right. Well, listen. How do they get in touch with you? Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is Kamal Speaks. Kamal Speaks 1. Kamal Speaks 1. Facebook is just Kamal Speaks. You could DM me. If you in the NYC, I got a show tomorrow in Harlem. It's gonna be popping. Come through. You can get your merch there, and you can get a good performance. Cause just hearing me on the radio is way different than when I perform. You're gonna really feel that magnetic energy. Also, I got a show I'm gonna be doing in Atlantic City on Sunday with Talent, the comedian Talent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing a show with him. Yeah, come on through, support, hit me, follow my page. Stay up with the movie. The movie gonna be super dope. It's gonna be on a major platform. So just-
Okay.
Yeah. So add, share, follow him.
Yes, follow
Like,
him.
add, share, follow me. Well, actually, you're following me if you're looking at it. But
Follow me.
that's what it is. Yo, Mikey, man, let's get up out of here. Had a ball, bruh.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
been
you.
welcome
real.
back
It's been
anytime.
real.
Great
For
radio
real.
station, and if you're following me, follow them.
Yes.
That's right.
You heard?